Hello. Today I'm going to teach you how to throw a slider pitch in baseball. As with all of pitching, whether it's a slider, a curveball, a fastball, any pitch, keeping your intentions a secret is key. Um, First rule of thumb is keeping the ball hidden in your glove when you're throwing so you don't tip off the batter or a runner or a first base coach or anything like that. Number one, what is a slider? The slider is part fastball and part breaking ball. It is more like a fastball because it is more effective the harder it's thrown. And the slider breaks late, which means the closer it gets to the batter, it's going to break. Makes it very, very hard to hit. It makes it one of the most effective pitches in baseball. So, now that you know that, if you move on to number two, the slider grip is very important. If you don't grip a slider correctly, you end up with just a fastball. Uh, you want to keep pressure on your middle finger and index finger on the baseball. And unlike a two-seam fastball, your middle finger and index finger are going to cover the third part of the baseball. Pressure on these two, pressure on your thumb when you pitch the slider. So number three is throw it like a fastball. Like a curveball, you must keep your wrist loose when you're throwing a slider. You're going to throw the ball the same way that you throw your two-seam fastball. And imagine when you throw, cutting the baseball with your middle finger, cutting straight through the baseball when you throw. Uh, and then the baseball should roll off your index finger when you throw the slider. And if it rolls off your index finger, that's where the slider gets its slide, or its spin. And moving on from there, you have to follow through. As with any pitch in baseball, there is a follow through. As with the majority of the things you do in baseball, there's a follow through. You're going to wind up normally. You are going to throw it. And don't forget to follow through. When you don't follow through, the ball will likely stay high and it won't break at the batter. How to throw a slider? Know it's like a fastball. Know how to grip it. Know how to throw it like a fastball. And always follow through. Randy Johnson, considered by many to be the best pitcher in the 90s, the big unit, had a devastating slider and a 100 mile an hour fastball to go with it. This last year, since we haven't had baseball this year, Jacob deGrom averaged 93 mile an hour slider, the best in the majors last year. So the slider, as you can guess, very, very effective. I teach every player that I come across that pitches that doesn't know how to throw a slider, I teach them how to throw a slider. Again, it's all in the grip. You're going to cover what they call the horseshoe of the laces. You're covering the third of the baseball. Just like this. These fingers tucked, thumb under, pressure on middle finger, index finger, and thumb. And you're going to cut through with your middle finger, and you're going to roll it off your index finger. So that is how you throw a slider, and thank you.